What do you mean you're illiterate? Just become literate. You just look at the letters and read it. It's not that hard. Like, just do what I do and look at the words and understand them. That first song was Rav. I think that was No Friend Theory. You could probably guess what that second one was by Red Vox. Considering, you know, he says it a lot in that song. If you can't figure it out, I'm sorry. That's how I found out how to make my first $100,000. Wait, no, I don't want to go in there. Sorry, I was tapped into the wrong window. Whatever you're talking about, stop. What do you mean? It's been like 20 minutes into the stream now, so... I guess I can. Dang. This thing broke down. I need more of those though. Oh no! I just got in here and like everything's already going to heck. Alright, come on, Froggy. All the way down here. Oh no. What is this? Cooking fire. Okay, I already have that. I was just checking. Wait, what? I just can't because it's technically there. Alright, let's try this one more time. We go to right here. You get this, and then right there. Okay. I can build it. Who is headed over here? Mirar. Okay, Mirar. Let's inspire you. Thank you for making an attempt to do that. And then... can also go over here. Well, they can eat... yeah, they can eat grass. 75% chance of causing illness. No. This should do for now. I am still a bit sick. Also, internet cut out 10 minutes before stream. Somehow. That was nice. So, if stream just ends abruptly, that's probably why. I would say don't stick around and just go to the Discord and chill, wait for game night if I disconnect. At least I think that's your best bet. Music is way too calm for the things that go on here. No, stop. I'm trying to clean up. No, stop it. One of those had straight up meat in it. Alright, we should bring Froggy back, I think. Not sure if that's possible. Do our sermon. Yeah, all of you, get in here. Listen to me rant about something stupid, like the way that we drive on the right side, but... Oh, I'm a robot. No. Not again. Morty! I turned myself into a robot, Morty! Yeah, this is the new gimmick this season. That's my audition for the new Rick and Morty. They should just revamp it completely. They're gonna reboot it in 5 years anyways, when it fails and flops now. So instead, reboot it now, so you don't do it in the future. See? Massive brain. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's a sad time for Rick and Morty fans right now. I'm not one of them, but I do feel bad for the fans. Kind of. Not really anymore because they're just cutting Justin from it. Yeah, like they're still keeping the show. What? Prohibitionism. Increase work speed and devotion generation, but 50% chance to become sick after the ritual. No, we want to research these things. We don't want to not research. New voice acting and writing style. Well, the writing style has been... So here's the thing. First season was pretty much written by the bare bones staff that initially started it. It was, you know, their whole skeleton crew. Second season was when they started introducing new people to it. And then I think like around 4th or 5th season, they added a bunch of new writers. So it's been getting very stale. I love Rick and Morty, but it's been getting very stale. So I know everyone wants to feel bad for Rick and Morty fans, but this is more of a up and up kind of thing. It's like you got rid of someone. Sure, it's gonna be weird with the new voices, but other than that, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm also guessing a lot of toxic people are gonna start harassing Rick and Morty fans over this. See, that's what I'm worried about. Like, I'm not super surprised by the whole thing with Justin Roiland, but it's bothersome still. You know, you don't like that. That's not something you want to find out about anyone. Like, if you guys found out that I won some, like, random day, years ago, I gave away a car to a homeless person, it's not something that surprises you. But it's still something in line with what I would do. And it's the same thing with Justin Roiland. He struck me as a bit of an anti-hero, and here he is doing some villain trash. So I don't know. I'm not surprised, I'm not happy about it, but I am happy for the show. The show itself it should flourish a little bit. Everyone thinks it's gonna fall. Oh god. Ah! A trap? Within... Oh. it's always been a, like, it's a particular humor. It's not annoying if you don't watch it, basically. It's the same thing with all art, but I wouldn't say in this case you separate the artist from the art. It's, at this point, the art belongs to the fan base because of what it's done. It's kind of an interdimensional thing. Everything is canon. That type of deal. It was made for the fan base at that point, and the fan base can, you know... It's like... What is it? You don't have to take a stance on it, first of all. Obviously. Everyone feels like they have to take a stance, but it's... You're not involved, so you don't have to worry about taking a stance. If you don't think anything of Justin Roiland, that's just as good as not liking him. And that's on anything, really. And you don't have to take a stance on Rick and Morty. If you don't watch it, you don't watch it. You don't really have to like it. And, you know, there was times in my life where I just didn't like certain cartoons. And then later on, I just kind of grew into them. And that happens. And, like, certain things I find annoying, certain things I don't. But I also don't attach myself to Rick and Morty. Nobody should attach themselves 100% to any one thing. You should appreciate these things, but at a distance. And so when this stuff is found out about Justin Roiland, it's not that, like, everyone is gonna be happy or upset that this happened with Justin Roiland. Some people just aren't gonna care. And that's fine, as long as you're not supporting him. But in this case, you don't have to worry about the whole separation of art and artists, because Adult Swim has already done that for you. You're not funding anything for Justin Roiland when you're working on this show, or when you're viewing it, or paying for it in any format. You're no longer supporting Justin Roiland, you're just saying, I like Rick and Morty, really. And that's what it boils down to. Never really considered myself a fan, but I liked it. I'd say I was somewhat of a fan, but I see the flaws in the things that I like, and I'm not gonna be upset about it. It's just something that needs to happen. You need to realize certain flaws. You can finally use the mouse for this, what? But yeah, I really like the show. And I think it could have gone really far. Just gotta feel bad that a show that a lot of people like is now permanently associated with what Justin did. You can easily just kind of like shove that away. Solar Opposites is the one that's gonna take a bigger hit from this, unfortunately. Which is also a good show, but no. High on Life looks like something I would have wanted to play, but I'd feel guilt about supporting it. Pirate it. Play it. Do what you want, you know, develop your own thoughts and feelings on different things, as long as you're not supporting anyone of that type. And as long as you're not actively supporting that type of lifestyle. Don't support abuse in any format. Yeah, I trust all of you here. Do not support abuse, you know, considering you're here. There's a billion other places you could be on Twitch, on the internet, literally anywhere that would support abusers, so it's pretty apparent that you guys are not about that life. But at the end of the day, I don't expect any of you to go out of your way to just go on the streets and shout about what a terrible person Justin is. We don't need to do that because it's not our job, and it's not within our interest, really. We have our own things to do, you know, but there's been so many... No one is going to be a good person, like 100%, right? There's always something bad that people do. Like, yeah, I've shoved kids in the dirt when I'm a little kid. 6 years old. Everyone's going to do it, because that's what kids learn to do, and then they get detention, and then they learn to be better. That's essentially... I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, as people, we're gonna develop our own ideas, our own thoughts. And so you as your own person, if you find a specific comedy routine, show, line, joke, anything at all, you should delve into it further and find out why you like that, so that you can make yourself laugh, so you can make others laugh. Oh right, I forgot I had this. This is so cool. Poison damage. Cool. Oh my gosh, okay, that I definitely need. And then what was this? Possess? Okay, I'll take that too. But you should delve into what you like, whether it helps someone else or not. However, if you can find a way to achieve that without supporting those that are wrongdoers, then do it that way. And that's why I say, you know, pirate High on Life if you really want to. It's not a big deal to like the game. It's a big deal to like Justin Roiland in that case. Because this is a part of Justin Roiland. It's not him himself. Justin Roiland played Rick, played Morty. However, he's not the only one who can do it. I can play Rick and Morty myself. You know what? Hire me, Adult Swim. It's not hard to do. Obviously, the dude was doing 5 to 10 voices, but they're all just remixes of each other. Copy the entire game and remake it yourself. Easy solution? Yeah. Make money off it. Who cares? It's just important to be critical of media you consume is all. I've been seeing that too much. Like, you can enjoy it, just acknowledge its flaws. Yeah. Recently discovered that I used to write a lot of racist comedy. Are you canceling yourself right now on my stream? Can I join? I'd like to think I've grown as a person since then. Well, yeah, again, like, this was a part of you, and it's no longer a part of you. And it's like meditation. You take the good and you take the bad, and you look at, you know, you weigh these things, and you say, alright, do I really want this to be a part of me? And we grow as people, but I want you to know, too, that the whole racism thing wasn't just you. Prior to now, there were a lot more racist jokes because, you know, there was a lot of tension in that area in life for people. Nobody wanted to just say that you should give someone who is a person of color a chance in this field, in that field, or, you know, it's the same thing now that we're doing with, like, look at Bo Burnham and the intern song. Literally talks about an intern who's just bringing coffee, doesn't get paid at all. You make fun of it because you need to make light of that fact. People are out there getting used for free labor, and they're not making anything out of it, and they come home depressed. No one else is gonna make light of that fact. And it's the same thing with racist jokes. That was what was going on at that point. There were people that were saying, hey, I don't want people of color to get a chance, and there were people that were saying, hey, you're not right for that, and here's my joke to counter your joke. It just kind of went on for a while. Obviously, we've landed on the right side here, on the correct side. Not the right side, oh no. Oh gosh. No, I can do this. Look at this. Piece of cake. We all exposing ourselves now? Hey, Pigmaster. We're just talking about the whole Rick and Morty scenario. Made a lot of racist jokes in middle school. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a specific era that happened. And I think nowadays what's happening more is transphobic jokes and that type of thing. Which is not okay either. But that's where the tensions are currently with our society. And people will make jokes against these things, for these things. And it'll happen until we finally reach a stalemate, and then we'll have a new problem. Generally how it works when you're not rich, because we don't have access to just avoid people that we don't want to see. We had to deal with them day to day, as employees, as customers, as people. And so if someone's hateful, you can't just be rich and say, I don't want to deal with this. You kind of just gotta deal with it. I gotta do the brainwashing ritual. And resurrect Arthur. I think that one's already done with Arthur. But I'm also not dead set on doing that. Not racist slurs because I've said others. Never did that. Everyone is edgy at some point, whether they like it or not. Yeah, essentially. Want to be a good person. You are though, yeah. I mean, the other thing is too, good people are not objectively perfect in every way. They just... other people have deemed them good. If you're not harming anyone, you're not really doing anything wrong. I don't really have money. I'm gonna go this way. It's all just mistakes. Yeah, it's mistakes and learning from them. Oh, that just kills them instantly. Oh gosh, okay. But yeah, I was atheist and I thought that it was not okay for people to not be atheists because it was just like a wake up sheeple kind of thing for me. But like, at the end of the day, a lot of the people around me are still religious, and a lot of them are also very kind people. It's really only when it gets twisted that things go wrong. And like, I don't believe in tolerance of the intolerant. If you're coming at me sideways with your religion, it's the same as me back then coming at you sideways with atheism. Like, I've discovered some kind of new facet of all of humanity. Which isn't the case. There's been plenty of atheists throughout all of time. Not just today, not just in this day and age. I don't know, I think it's all about just kind of learning, finding your way through the world, and understanding that not everything is about you, but also not everyone just deserves a second chance. In this case, Justin Roiland knows better. He's an adult. He definitely knows better. And he doesn't deserve a second chance after this. Had he said some word outside of work that he wasn't supposed to say, and then people explain to him why, I don't know, then sure, but he's still old enough to know better at this point. He's been through plenty of life. Why are y'all... Please, stop it. I'm cleaning up. Literally what? Go to jail. Smelly. What do you need? I guess they're sick. I guess I can build decorations. Yeah, I can do both of these. Let's do our sermon, because our faith is low. You should buy Oreos for your cult. Just a suggestion. How dare you suggest something so heinous? 14-year-old me really just said, haha, racists are funny. I read through me old comics before I show them on Discord. It's mostly just a lot of secondhand embarrassment, and I've been feeling kind of guilty about it. I feel like the best way to solve these types of things is to make fun of it. Like, you know, your past self. Not yourself now, obviously. All cult members will gain the devotee trait. Gain more faith when delivering a sermon. No, when a sermon is done is better. I wish I did the sermon after now, though. We got everything. We unlocked everything we needed to. We got the book. The book is finished. And now, rituals. Is the cooldown done? Okay, that one's on cooldown, but... think the bonfire ritual is really just the best one here. Mexico, am I right? 20 separate times. I think that's all of America right now because of minor tensions there, but mainly like older America. Let's make some food. There's some food. I don't know what these are. I keep finding necklaces. Honestly, that sounds like the Velma show. They weren't even any actual jokes. It was always just haha Mexicans as a punchline every time. Okay, hold on. That just reminds me of the... There's an episode of The Office from so long ago. And it's from the boss. He's just like... Isn't there something that we can use to refer to this person that's less offensive? And everyone's just like, Mexican. Just say he's Mexican. He's like, yeah, but I want something less offensive than that. He's like, Mexican's not offensive. That's generally what I feel when it comes to most of America. Like, it's not degrading, it's literally just a culture. Yeah, it's literally what the ethnicity is called. But like, you see so many 14-year-olds running around and calling each other that, and it's like, of course they think it's offensive, it doesn't mean anything. If I had to guess, me being an avid South Park enjoyer back then probably has something to do with it. That's another thing too though, South Park has evolved as well. That's another thing, on top of all of this. Everyone wants to talk smack about every different show. And it feels a little bit weird and hollow because, like, it doesn't make you any better to say, I never watched Rick and Morty in the first place, so I don't care. Like, that's cool and all, but no one really asked. And this isn't referring to Cool Chord or anyone here, it's referring to external sources. We're always having to put in their 2 cents. It's the same thing as the people who go on, like, Fall Guys' Twitter when Fall Guys releases an update. And they're just like, dead game. And I'm like, there's literally matches back to back these days still. If it's a dead game, why are there people still playing? And even if it is a dead game, what does it matter to you? Why are you here? Going out of your way to say this when nobody asked? Seems a little goofy if you ask me, is all. I've gone from not caring for Fortnite to loving it. Yeah, I think our opinions change of things over time. Sometimes for the better. I don't think my opinion of Fortnite will change just because I know where I'm at with most of my mind. But the no build mode, I think I could give a try one day if ever. I'm not interested, but I might. Handful of times and still found it boring after trying it. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. But, you know, some people play it, that's whatever. When I personally say that it's not a fun game, I mean for me. I can say that much, for sure. That why? There's just been vomit underneath the statue the whole time? I don't know what that does now that I don't get the little slabs. I want the... Is this it? No, not the outhouse. The fertilizer. Okay. Oh, that should do it. No. I'm not trying to interrupt. Joined a group of clearly white people on an online game last night. I had to leave when they kept saying the N-word. Yeah. I also have a pay to lose skin because I think it's funny to win with it. That skin being Thanos. Splatoon activities. No, I can tell you right now, Fortnite wasn't even fun with Team Cool. I don't know how to tell you, like, even the most boring games have been so much fun for me with Team Cool. And I think that's a universal thing with all of us. I think there was just... It brings so much to the table, but it doesn't do any of it effectively. And so it just leads to... It'd be fun with me, Danny. Maybe. I think where I'm at is I'm waiting for a new shooter if I ever join one. But for now I'm on Splatoon at least. And that's fun with everyone. That's just fun because it's not really taken seriously at all. Though there are so many sweats as of late. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm moving up the ranks, playing casually. But I just wonder what they're doing in Turf War when there's actual sweaty game modes. Splatoon is based because it doesn't have voice chat. The last thing you want to hear is a Nintendo fan. Alright. His first name was Hajul. Julambre. Greer no. Julgree. You know what? Jewel. There you go. One of the worst names I could think of, but you can have it. It's free. It's a free name for you right there. You're not gonna be Sonic though. Terrified of death. Faithless. You're lucky I'm allowing you in, buddy. There we go. And who is this? Anar? Alright, come on, Anar. I think your name's fine as it is. Naturally obedient, sickly. Let's see what variants you have. No, I think you're fine. Choose your form. Yeah, we'll keep you like this. You're kind of alright as you are. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. Did have a good time last night before I encountered the edgelords. Real. See, one thing I don't understand is when in Splatoon they decide to... I don't know how to put it. It's essentially just blackface, where they'll name themselves something terrible and put the darkest skin tone, and it's like, you're not funny. You're just out here hurting people. Some of them potentially kids. And a lot of them are just trying to chill and get away from the stuff in the video game. But you're out here making it worse for them, like, not really cool. And no one else thinks you're funny anyways, so... what exactly is the point here? It just feels kind of twisted. Like we didn't already deal with this with multiple wars already. Rec room? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people in rec room can be pretty bad. Can we stop throwing up over the throw up? Let's go! That's a lot. Holy. They're really praying to that. I'm trying to clean up, but I can't find every single little thing. I think I just need the janitor station. There was something I wanted, but I can't afford it now. Alright, let's go try to get money, I guess. Are they fine here? Did we do the sermon? The daily sermon? Your daily bread? Hoping the entirety of troll culture dies soon. I'm glad to see more people thinking it's annoying instead of funny now. I think that's mainly just growth as people, but I don't think trolling in general will go away. I think a lot of people just kind of grow out of their trolling phase, but I don't think the trolling itself is ever gone. But there's a hearty level of trolling too. There's like, you don't always have to ruin someone's day completely. Like, a lot of people go and blow up their friend's Minecraft house, grief them in Minecraft. And that seems kind of twisted to me. First time it's like kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. I don't really do it. Second time it's messed up. Third time it's just like, why? What happened? No! How could this happen to me? Now I gotta make everyone's bed all over again. Why am I the only one doing this? Y'all just leaving your bed a mess. At the very least, hoping to see less and less people encouraging trolling, yeah. This dude just come over to it and just nudge it a little bit and just act like he fixed it. It was already fixed. Okay, well, I mean, you guys can go set up your beds. Whoever did that, eat a box of chocolate, smelly. Oh, we're already almost at the full hour mark. It really snuck up on me today. A lot of fertilizer too. Empty that out. Okay, I can't do the janitor room just yet. Can I do another restroom? Outhouse? No. Need more wood for that. Alright, let's continue on our way. Let's maybe clear out a dungeon. I know we need money. This is a good way to do it. I like, you know, extorting tithes from everyone, but it's not necessary. Extra heart. Whoa. 3x more fervor. 20% chance of negating damage. 10% chance critical hit. Xbox One the other day, so you're gonna play It Takes Two with Sav. That's pretty cool. It Takes Two is really fun. It's hard to like get it set up. I don't know how to put it. It's hard to get in the mindset ready to play it, I think. Otherwise I'd be playing it a lot. Collected fervor will also increase your divine inspiration bar. They definitely fixed some stuff. Like this got patched for sure while I wasn't playing it for a while. There was an update last time I played, but there's a bigger update now for sure. Definitely something on the horizon. I'm glad I've taken my time with this too, because this is really fun. This game was clearly built to like succeed The Binding of Isaac, because they definitely have a system in place to add more stuff. I'm hungry, but I'm sick, so I'm not hungry, and it's one of the most annoying things. I'm so tired of it. Eating is one of the few things that I can do, that I myself can do, that just, I don't know, I can enjoy. I can sit back and enjoy. It's the one untouched thing by capitalism, because yeah, you can eat food made by corporations, but you can also just eat any food that's edible, sandwiches, stuff like that. And there's just so many different ways to make food. I'm getting a lot of stuff, whoa. I just want to enjoy food. And I feel like everything is not necessarily overstimulating, but we've min-maxed almost everything on the planet. In terms of capitalism, in terms of enjoyment. I mean, like, roguelikes are one of the greatest examples of this. In that we basically simplified the video game formula of collect, keep going, collect, down to just a really simple formula. Collect, die, collect, die, collect, die, and, you know, in the long run, collect bigger thing. It's nice, but it's also just... it's not all you need. Sometimes you need a little bit less. Food is that little bit less for me. Oh, that might be a good idea over there. There's a follower here, though. There's a shop. plant health follower. It's kind of why I want to make more narrative games. Yeah. So things like Undertale are very refreshing to me. I got 5 from that. The flock's ready for another sermon. Some things are just like really refreshing, nice. They don't feel like too much. And I love roguelikes. I just take my time with a lot of video games nowadays. A lot of people rush to finish roguelikes and it feels kind of just strange. Because I don't know this life, but there are people who would play Earthbound and had no guide for it. They'd be playing it for years. And they'd just be enjoying it for years, trying to figure it out. I only know a life with a guide for things like Earthbound, Mother, and all that. I mean, I played Earthbound without the guide. It lasted me quite a while, but I don't know. It just is really good. It's really fun, I think, in general. I don't think it ever rushes you, and I think that makes it even more fun. Because it never tells you, oh, you're getting closer to the end, or you're getting further from the end. It just goes, hey, you've now got access to this one area. Go to that one area, because you have access to it. Or someone will just be like, hey, I left my thing back at this town. Meanwhile, the game will just be like, hey, you can't go to that town right now, because in the town that you're at is where the conductor for the train is or something. It makes it a little bit more fun, and it never really tells you whether you're near the end of the game or not, because it's just different experiences loaded into one giant one that ties it all together. But I can't even enjoy food lately, so I can't even have my one refresher on things, because being sick ruins that. It feels like I eat and then it just sits in my stomach for a good day. Even if I enjoy it. Whereas normally I eat and it feels like the food just kind of instantly goes into my bloodstream. Ah! I was trying to roll and the freaking bone stopped me from rolling. Move all of this out of the way. What is all this? Move it. Get out. Maurice? I can no longer move it. I think before we close out tonight, we can do the brainwash ritual. I just want to see what we got here. What we're working with, you know? Alright, this Divine Inspiration weapon is pretty overpowered. What we got? Well, what do I actually have? It was like freeze people, right? Knockback and freeze versus multiple projectiles. You know, that works. The freeze is good, but it's not the best. Okay, I think we'll make it to the boss actually, and that's even cooler. Whoa. Oh. It's so weird. It's so weird how he just has these little mini hearts here. What about this? Oh, you know, Tuesdays. If I get the budget to make my dream game, I want to make something on par with Metal Gear in terms of story. That would be fun. I think, like, Konami would give him unlimited budget, though, for Kojima. Kojima would just get so much money out of that. And, like, it would pay off. All of it would pay off. And I really wish they never fired him. That could have been something so great. That man is like the perfect blend of director, gamer, and memer. You can never tell when he's actually being serious or not. You don't read into the story too much, and then there's a plot twist, and then you're like, oh wait, now it all makes sense. I thought you were joking about that one part. Also has a chance to possess impacted enemies. Let me see this one. Let me test it. Oh. Yeah, I want that. Like Metal Gear, but it's about furries. Okay. Yeah. So are all of your games just about furries? Minus mine? Or yours about me? About... I guess it's about everyone here. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, and I don't want to say because I don't want to be the Final Fantasy insider. Furries in space. Please do not tell me that Athena is like old now in the middle of battle. Okay, I'm sorry. They're developers. They're just simple developers. They're not as indie as the tiny little indie game company Nintendo and Pokemon and also Game Freak. But, you know, you gotta give them a pass. They are an indie company. It does take away. It's very distracting. That is a lot of divine inspiration that I've gotten from this alone. This one dungeon. I want to do game night, but like, oh my gosh. Alright, for those of you who are subbed, you can watch the first part of this battle. The rest of you, you must wait in anticipation. 1 minute, 30 seconds, starting now. Would All Hallows taxes be about furries? You know what? I'm generous. We'll leave it at that. It's only like a minute and a half, and then we can see where we're at. Boss shouldn't take too long. Someone's starving, by the way. Yarber, it said. Is All Hallows taxes really about furries? Well, to dissect that, we first have to think about what All Hallows taxes really is. Now, All Hallows taxes is propaganda to get you to ultimately pay your taxes in some format to a higher being. Indirectly, directly. So, in All Hallows taxes, if you must pay taxes ultimately in some format, then you must pay to a higher being, a higher, let's say a superior. Now, if you're paying to a superior, there's something that a lot of furries do when they enter, you know, furrydom. The fandom of furries. Furries have to pay out to buy their fursuits, I think. Probably. I don't know. I'm assuming here. If furries have to go out of their way to buy the fursuit, if you have to go out of your way to buy a fursuit, you're technically paying taxes. Therefore, All Hallows taxes has you paying taxes to a superior, whereas furries pay taxes, quote unquote, to a superior to get a fursuit. What did I just walk in on? All Hallows taxes is about furries. This is my video essay on it. So Hecate is here again. That did not do anything. Which is fine, because I kind of expected that would do nothing. What is all that? That is a lot. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay, hold on. Mentally, I need to realize that everyone is okay back home in the cult. That's all. No, I don't think this is a run, simply because I don't have enough time. My brain just doesn't want to let me leave or stay. And yet here I am, doing both, kind of. There we are. Okay. I wanted to win so bad, but I also was in a hurry to kill, and I feel like that's where I went wrong. Anyways, when you are entering the furry fandom, you need a fursuit in many cases to enter multiple things, such as competitions, contests, all such things. In real life, you have to pay taxes to get things like healthcare and all that. I need to make them food. Okay, so think about it. To enter a fandom for furries, a furrydom, a whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, okay? You buy the fursuit with what? With money. And if you buy it, if you buy that fursuit with money, then that is taxes. Therefore, All Hallows taxes, which will have you wearing a costume, you're a furry. Great leader, I have already given everything I own to you. Now I wish to also give you my life. Please sacrifice me in your glorious name. Okay, Guy Fieri, whatever you say. I guess we're sacrificing Guy Fieri before we leave. I want to do the brainwash, but also, do we need to? Because we have all the time in the world for that one, but I feel like that would help us with Guy Fieri as well. I just need to see how much it costs. Send him out to Flavor Town? Oh, it has to be a sacrifice though. Oh man, I wanted to ascend him. Alright, Guy Fieri gets sacrificed, and then... Oh, this is only 12 mushrooms. Okay. Faith will be locked up full for 2 days. Alright everyone, drink up. Drink some yummy juice, Kool-Aid, some... Flavor Town! There you go. Everyone have your own. There you go. And now... There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Now we're gonna do this. Yeah! Flavor Town! Yeah! Evil Flavor Town? Yeah! Flavor Town! Flavor Town!
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone is so happy about this, but we just sacrificed Guy Fieri like it was nothing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you've been dead for a while. You have been in the ground. Oh, Civic also wants to die. No, hold on. Where are y'all going? We're not done here. There we go. There we go. That is too many level ups for what we just did. No, I didn't like that. I need 75 bones to res anyone. Alright, well, we did all the rituals we did say we would do. Yeah, that's right, Thina. Best believe I'm the best around. Okay, so 10 gold for the bars. But you get 5 gold from the nuggets. I'll worry about more bars later on. Wait, I can just annoy them if I feel like, because their faith doesn't go down. That's so awesome. Okay, next time we'll return to Sozo like it wants us to do. Let me cook this. And we just end it there, I guess. Is morning approaching? No. Okay. I'm gonna see if the food stays. I'll save and we'll just find out next time. If not, then we'll just be starving for a bit, I guess. Not a big deal. Save right there. I'll get a couple things before we finish here. But nonetheless, that completes all of our tasks that we had for this time. We got rid of Civic. Civic is now up above. Far, far above. And we also have Civic meat. So Civic did leave us something as they left. They are now up above. We have the meat to feed. To feast. Goodbye.